2019, I went to Uyo to preach. As they ushered me into the hotel, then Jesus begins to speak. The directive was not clear. I ran to my father in the Lord. I said, I need counsel. So he told me, you are around a season where God will require you to resign from your job. So begin to arrange. When I left there, I was guided. I went to preach somewhere for a renowned prophet in this country. Renowned prophet, a great prophet. After ministering, the prophet was blessed, so blessed, because he had never met me before. So blessed, so he took me to his office. He said, I heard that you work with the government. I said, yes, I work with the government. The prophet now said, don't resign now. Add 2 more years. I ran to my father in the Lord. I said, you told me that I should begin to prepare. Someone else now said 2 years. He said, there's a place for people to prophesy. But we are not led by what? By prophecy. We are led by the light of God in our spirit. When I could find the time, I went into one of the hotels in this city for 3 days to pray. And I prayed for 3 days and God said nothing. When my rent of the hotel expired, I carried my bag, left the place, discouraged. God, this thing is hard. And I was going for a crusade. So while we were going for the meeting, I was speaking in tongues. And the thing was sweet. You know those days, a time when you speak in tongues and it's sweet, don't stop. It's like honey. It was in that moment that he now told me, young man, yes. He said, when will your passport expire? It will expire on the 28th of September. So that day, your job expires. That's light. There is no way I would have stumbled on that perspective apart from his impute. And that was what led to my tendering the resignation letter. If any other person went and tendered without light, what happens to the person thereafter will be the person's story, not God's story in the person's life. You know, there are 2 things there. That we have human history and we have divine history within human history. Divine history is made when men yield to God to do what God wants. It means it is God that is acting on earth through them, making his own history. And then you, like Methuselah, it can be that you just spent 969 years and you spent it in human history, giving birth to sons and daughters.